was the New Year's Eve of last year when my brother, sister, and I lived in our parents' house. They had a big property out in the country, so even though we were all adults, we all figured it was easier just to stay home for a few more years. I was 21 at the time. We threw a big New Year's party and invited a bunch of relatives over. The few kids that were there were all having their own separate kid-friendly party in the basement, so upstairs and outside was all adults. Everyone got pretty lit, which made the traditional family stuff a lot more fun. We had a big dinner, played some party games, talked about a whole bunch of stuff, and then set up some fireworks for midnight. It was a very good night all around. After ringing in the new year, everyone who brought kids left, and the rest of us partied on for a couple more hours before everyone else went home. My family and I watched TV for a bit to wind down, but by 3, we all called it a night and went up to bed. I remember trying to pass out from the drinks I had, but whenever I tried to lay down, I just felt nauseous as hell, like I was going to throw up. I started mindlessly scrolling on my phone while sipping on some water until I sobered up enough to sleep. Then, around 4 in the morning, I started hearing noises coming from downstairs. I knew that was weird because everybody in the house should have been in bed. It wasn't like anybody was getting up for work either, as everyone had the first off. I figured it was one of my family members stumbling out of bed to get something. I was curious, so I dragged myself out of bed and crept as quietly as I could to the top of the stairs. When I looked down, I saw 2 hooded men in the living room. I panicked and ducked back behind the corner, listening to them talk.
Damn, we got loads, dude. Shh, shut up. They're gonna hear you. No way. Just look at this place. They're all probably passed out or wasted on blow or something. I mean, they literally left the door open for us. Just stop talking. You're making too much noise.
I peeked down as the more sensible one of the 2 was heading outside with a huge bag of our stuff. The other guy lagged behind, trying to fit more in his bag. A few seconds after, he was alone. I charged downstairs and grabbed him at the last second. I pulled him back into a headlock, slamming the door shut. I took one arm off him to lock